Let's be real for a second. Have you ever felt like you're just grinding away, just waiting for retirement so you can finally start living? Well, today, we're taking that old life map and we are tearing it up. We're going to explore why, in an age where living to 100 is becoming normal, our entire approach to work, learning, and life is just fundamentally broken.
I saw this comment recently, and wow, it really hit home. The idea that your job is so soul-crushing, the only escape you can imagine is just getting old. It's a feeling a lot of us have, right? This sense that we just have to put our heads down and endure the now for some promised future.
We keep telling ourselves, just get through this tough project, this tough year, and then life will be good. But what if that finish line we're all running towards isn't really there? What if that dream of a blissful, fully funded retirement is actually just an illusion for most of us?
And that's really the heart of the issue we're digging into. The dream that our parents or grandparents might have lived, well, it's based on a model that just doesn't work anymore.
You see, the standard life plan that we all kind of follow by default, it's not some timeless truth. It's actually a relic. It's an old, dusty blueprint from the Industrial Revolution, designed for a totally different world and a totally different kind of lifespan.
And here is that blueprint. You know the drill, right? Step 1, you get educated. Step 2, you work pretty much nonstop for about 40 years, and you save some money. And finally, step 3, you retire and enjoy your golden years. It's all very neat, very linear.
And listen, for a long time, this model basically worked. But now, following it is dangerously out of date. So let's look at exactly why this old map leads us off a cliff. The single biggest game changer is this right here. We're living so much longer. Back in the 20th century, the average lifespan was around 70 years. That made the three-stage model work out perfectly. But for anyone born today, living to 100 is a very real possibility.
And the math is just brutal. If you retire at 65 and you live to be 100, you need to pay for a retirement that lasts for over 30 years. Think about that. How can you possibly save enough money in a 40-year career to cover 3 decades of not working? For most people, it's financially impossible. The old model just collapses under the weight of those extra years.
So if the old map is useless, what's the alternative? Do we just wander around lost? No. Welcome to the new map, the multi-stage life. It's a much more flexible, dynamic model built for a century of living.
This slide shows the difference so clearly. The old life had these rigid, separate blocks. You learn, then you work, then you rest. But the new life, it blends everything together. Learning, working, exploring, they aren't things you do just once. They're recurring cycles you'll move in and out of your entire life.
And you already see people embodying this. Take Jin Weichin. He's a 74-year-old teacher with more energy than most people half his age. His philosophy completely flips the script. Play hard when you're young, he says, because when you're older, meaningful work is what keeps you alive and vital. It's not just about the money. It's about purpose, engagement, and staying sharp.
This multi-stage life isn't just a cool theory. It actually creates new roles for us, new identities we can step into that go way beyond just student, worker, and retiree.
So first up, there's the independent producer. This is basically anyone who works for themselves, a freelancer, a consultant, you name it. But it's more than that. It's a total mindset shift. You stop seeing yourself as just an employee trading time for a paycheck. You start seeing yourself as a business of one. The goal is to build a reputation, constantly update your skills, and sell valuable outcomes, not just punch a clock. This is how you thrive when work becomes more decentralized.
Okay, this second role, the explorer, is a complete game changer. It takes that dreaded gap on your resume and turns it into a superpower. This is about taking a strategic pause. It's dedicated, intentional time to explore. Maybe you do a 6-month coding boot camp to switch careers. Maybe you work part-time in a new field just to try it out. This isn't an escape, it's a crucial investment in yourself, building the new skills, the new connections, and the self-knowledge you'll need for your next big chapter.
Now, I know what you might be thinking, but what about that gap on my resume? In the 100-year life, that perspective is totally flipped. A perfectly straight, unbroken career path might actually signal a lack of adaptability. An exploration phase, that shows courage. It shows you know how to learn. It shows you have a diverse perspective. And those are the skills that matter in the future.
This all sounds great, I know, but it can also feel pretty overwhelming. It's so easy to look at other people and feel like you're falling behind. So how do we handle the anxiety of a life that isn't a straight line? Well, the key is to understand that you are living in your own time zone.
We're just constantly surrounded by people who seem to be moving faster, who seem to have it all figured out. It's just human nature to feel that pressure and start comparing yourself.
But the truth is, this isn't one big race with a single finish line. Everybody is on their own unique path, moving at their own pace. Their journey is not your journey.
I mean, just think about it. Barack Obama left the presidency at 55. Donald Trump started at 70. Someone might become a CEO at 25 and pass away at 50, while somebody else gets the exact same job at 50 and lives to be 90. There is no correct timeline. There just isn't.
So just relax. You haven't missed the boat. You are not behind schedule. In your own time zone, everything is right on time.
The real gift of a long life is time. It's time to learn, time to change, and time to become the person you truly want to be. Your life isn't just a single story. It's a whole book filled with different chapters. So the only real question is, what are you going to write in the next one?